Definitions of terms and figures used in geometry. We are using Geometry Sketchpad, which is a dynamic drawing tool for geometry. And one of the benefits of using Geometry Sketchpad is that it becomes very clear how we name objects. Now, the first thing we're going to put on our screen are some points. And to do a point, we just select a point here and put it down, and I'll put 3 points down. And as you can see, we label points with capital letters primarily. A and B and C, we would just name these points A, B, and C, and points have no dimension, meaning they don't have any size. They're simply noted as locations in space. Now let's say we would like to look at more than just points, separate points. So we're going to now construct what we call a line. And a line is a set of points which extend in opposite directions forever and ever. So we're going to construct a line. And as we can see, there's really no end. We can scroll over, or we can just move the point and see that the line moves with it. And we generally think of a line as something that can be named with 2 points that it passes through. So through any 2 points, we have exactly one line. I could also draw a line between A and C. And again, that is all that we need to kind of give a location for a line. And when we say a location, it's being located by these 2 points, and it's passing through those 2 points on forever and ever. In a different type of document where we can actually use line symbols, we will see that the symbol for a line looks just like a line. It has arrows on both ends, and we could call this line either line AB or line BA. If we put another point on the line, now we have some other options. Again, it's still line AB or line BA, but now we could name it a couple of different ways. We could also name it line DA or line AD. We could also name it line DB or line BD. Again, since these 3 points are all on the same line, we can use any 2 of the points to name the line. We just don't want to use 3 or more than 2 points to name a line. Of course, we can put a line through any 2 points. We've already shown that. But when we have more than 2 points on the same line, 2 or more points on the same line are called collinear. As we can see, we can find 3 points which are not collinear in this diagram. D and B and C are not collinear. D and B are, but D, B, and C are not. Another type of figure is called a ray. A ray is half of a line, or sometimes called a half line. It has an end point. It passes through another point and goes on forever and ever. However, not in both directions. So please note, if I select B and then A and ask the computer to construct a ray, by saying ray BA, by designating it in that order, B is the end point. A is the point that it goes through, and there is no end point on the other end. Okay? Now, is ray BA the same as ray AB? So I'm going to select point A first, and then B, and I'm going to construct a ray. And as we can see, ray AB is not the same as ray BA, especially if I make the color different, and especially if I make the line width a little bit bigger. Although it does kind of overlap here, which is unfortunate. Ray BA is green, goes on forever in this direction. Ray AB starts at A, goes through B forever and ever, and is the violet color. There's another concept that's also called opposite rays, which means that if we had ray AB, and if we put another point here, and we could label that E, that we could now say that we have two opposite rays, which means they have the same endpoint, but go in opposite directions. So there is a concept called opposite rays share the same endpoint and go in opposite directions. Again, it really would be two half lines that have the same endpoint. AB and AE are opposite rays. Now what we're going to do next is construct something called an angle. An angle is made up of rays.